love the Eagles as much as we do, then hit that subscribe button and stick with us at Eagles Nest News for all the drama, updates, and hype all season long. Tyreek Hill joining the Philadelphia Eagles has ignited one of the biggest fires in the NFL offseason, and whispers across league circles are hinting that this could be the single most monumental signing in Eagles history. From the moment Hill was linked to Philadelphia, speculation spread like wildfire, with analysts, fans, and insiders scrambling to understand just how this one move could reshape the entire franchise. There's an almost tangible energy surrounding the Eagles' offensive lineup, and some are even arguing that Hill's arrival might signal a new era, one that could redefine what it means to have a high-powered offense in the NFC. Pundits have been dissecting film endlessly, comparing scenarios and imagining defenses scrambling helplessly as Hill's unmatched speed, agility, and field vision tear through secondary coverages. Beyond the stats, there's an aura around him that transcends numbers. Hill has that rare combination of explosive athleticism and football IQ, which makes him not just a weapon, but a game-changer. The rumor mill is running wild with projections of him immediately becoming the centerpiece, drawing double coverage and opening the field for every other skill player. Fans are buzzing, and social media is ablaze, painting a picture of Philly as an unstoppable force ready to dominate with Hill at the helm of the receiving corps. The potential impact of Tyreek Hill in Philadelphia extends far beyond the XS and OS on a chalkboard. Insiders suggest that his presence alone could elevate Jalen Hurts' performance to unprecedented heights, creating an offensive synergy that teams across the league might struggle to contain. Coaches are reportedly revisiting playbooks, imagining how to design schemes that maximize Hill's lightning-fast routes while keeping defenses guessing. Speculation is rampant about his integration with A.J. Brown, who could see his production skyrocket as Hill's speed forces defensive backs to stretch coverage thin. There's even chatter that this signing could trigger a domino effect in roster decisions, influencing free agency, draft priorities, and the strategic approach of rival teams. The rumor circles are also buzzing with comparisons to other historic NFL acquisitions, and many insiders are framing Hill's move to Philly as being on the same level, if not higher, than any previous marquee signing the Eagles have ever made. The streets of Philadelphia, both literal and digital, are alive with anticipation, with fans already imagining highlight reels of Hill's explosive plays, long touchdown sprints, and game-breaking catches. The narrative is becoming so potent that some analysts are quietly suggesting that Hill could instantly become the face of the franchise, transforming the Eagles' identity in ways that extend well beyond the field. Speculation about Hill's contract details and the financial maneuvering required to make this happen has only fueled the rumors further. While official numbers are tightly guarded, insiders hint that the deal is massive enough to make headlines, yet structured in a way that maintains the team's flexibility to pursue other key additions. The intrigue around the signing has fueled debates across sports talk shows, podcasts, and online forums, with every new detail scrutinized and theorized about, from potential performance incentives to team options that could redefine contract negotiations across the league. Fans are dissecting every angle, imagining how Hill's speed could open up deep ball opportunities and alter defensive schemes in ways that only an elite talent can. Rumors suggest that Hill's addition could make the Eagles' offense the most feared unit in the NFC, prompting defensive coordinators to rethink game plans entirely. Some chatter even compares this signing to historical shifts in team dominance, as if Philadelphia is on the brink of a transformative era. Amid all this, social media threads, YouTube breakdowns, and insider leaks keep the buzz alive, giving fans the thrill of anticipating a football revolution in real time. The excitement is not just about the present, but about the long-term implications of having a player of Hill's caliber redefining the league's perception of the Eagles. Even among rival teams, the whispers of Tyreek Hill's potential in Philadelphia are impossible to ignore. Scouts and coaches across the league are reportedly tracking every report, calculating how a single player's presence could disrupt defensive rotations and alter game day strategies. Analysts are suggesting that Hill's arrival could necessitate new coverage packages, adjustments to personnel groupings, and creative blitz schemes aimed at slowing him down, even if the probability of success seems low. The rumor mill paints a picture of defenses scrambling, safeties forced into uncomfortable positions, and linebackers stretched thin trying to react to his speed. Conversations among league insiders suggest that Hill's chemistry with Jalen Hurts, combined with his ability to draw attention from multiple defenders, might create an entirely new kind of offensive dynamic that few teams are equipped to counter. Fans, already hungry for highlights, are speculating endlessly about breakout games, record-breaking moments, and signature plays that could define the season before it even begins. The excitement is compounded by the Eagles' front office reputation for strategic acumen, which many believe means that Hill's arrival is not just about a single player, but part of a bigger, bold vision for sustained dominance in the NFC East. Rumors continue to swirl, but one thing is clear. Tyreek Hill in Philadelphia is a story that refuses to fade from headlines, and everyone, from media pundits to casual fans, is glued to every tidbit of information that emerges. The media frenzy surrounding Hill has become a spectacle in itself, as outlets scramble to provide updates, speculate on team strategy, and analyze how this signing might compare to other historic acquisitions in NFL history. There's chatter about how this move could influence rookie contracts, trade decisions, and even coaching philosophies across the league. Analysts are projecting statistical explosions, with Hill's deep threat capability potentially inflating passing yards, scoring drives, and league-leading metrics. Rumors suggest that defensive coordinators might be forced into unconventional schemes, blending zone and man coverage in unprecedented ways, just to slow down his game-changing speed. Fans are engaging in feverish debate, comparing Hill to past Eagles legends, imagining highlight reels that could become part of the team's identity for years. Speculation also extends to playoff implications, as some insiders suggest that Hill could be the missing piece to push Philadelphia from a strong contender to a Super Bowl favorite. Social media amplifies every whisper, every leak, and every rumor, creating an almost cinematic anticipation that makes the offseason feel like a blockbuster saga. In the eyes of fans, analysts, and league insiders alike, Tyreek Hill's arrival in Philly might be more than just a player acquisition. It's potentially the dawn of a new football dynasty. As the days progress, rumors have shifted from simple speculation to strategic analysis, with experts theorizing about how Hill could revolutionize the Eagles' play calling. Insiders suggest that every offensive snap might be designed to exploit mismatches created by his presence, turning even standard formations into high-risk, high-reward situations for opposing defenses. Conversations abound about how Hill's precise route running, combined with his unparalleled acceleration, could open up space for other receivers, tight ends, and even running backs, creating a cascading effect that could make the entire offense unstoppable. Rumors are suggesting that coaches are experimenting with innovative packages in practice, testing how Hurts can best leverage Hill's speed while maintaining balance across the offensive scheme. Analysts are highlighting that this signing isn't just about talent. It's about the psychological impact on opponents, who now have to account for a threat capable of changing games in an instant. Fans are speculating about record-breaking plays, historic touchdown runs, and highlight reel catches, imagining stadiums erupting with energy that only a player of Hill's caliber could generate. Across social media, podcasts, and rumor threads, there's a growing sense that Philadelphia has secured a generational talent, one whose presence might reshape not just the team, but the entire landscape of the NFL, marking the beginning of an era defined by speed, innovation, and relentless offensive firepower. Rumors now suggest that Tyreek Hill's arrival could have ripple effects extending far beyond the Eagles' offense. Front office discussions reportedly involve evaluating the defensive implications, how opponents might adjust roster strategies, and whether Hill's presence will necessitate additional high-profile signings to complement his game-breaking abilities. Speculation abounds regarding chemistry with new and existing receivers, the timing of deep ball plays, and the possibility of orchestrating mismatches that could redefine how defenses prepare for Philadelphia. Insiders are painting pictures of games where Hill stretches the field to its limits, forcing safeties into difficult decisions and altering how linebackers and corners operate within standard schemes. There's chatter suggesting that Hill's agility and top-end speed could make him virtually unguardable in space, and that his very presence may force opponents into abandoning traditional defensive strategies in favor of reactive measures that could backfire. Social media amplifies every whisper, with fan-driven analysis exploring everything from hypothetical yardage to touchdown ceilings, while analysts project how his addition might boost scoring averages and league rankings. Rumors are swirling that Hill could become the most heavily covered player in the NFL, yet still dominate through sheer talent, an idea that fascinates both fans and professionals alike. Philadelphia, it seems, could be entering a new era defined by high-octane offense, explosive plays, and an anticipation that each game could redefine expectations. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. League insiders are reportedly in awe of the potential matchup nightmares Hill could create. Speculation suggests that the Eagles' coaching staff is studying defensive tendencies more intensely than ever, devising creative schemes to exploit Hill's speed, agility, and field awareness. Analysts are theorizing that every defensive coordinator now faces an entirely new challenge, as Hill's ability to break off long receptions may render traditional coverage schemes obsolete. Rumors hint that the synergy between Hill and Jalen Hurts could unlock statistical thresholds previously unseen in Philadelphia, with explosive scoring drives becoming almost routine. Fans, in turn, are engrossed in debates about historical comparisons, imagining Hill alongside past greats in Eagles lore and speculating on how his influence might resonate through both regular season and playoff performances. Commentary threads, podcasts, and fan forums continue to dissect his potential, from yards after catch capabilities to the psychological impact on opposing defenses. Even casual observers are beginning to sense that Hill's addition could make Philadelphia a perennial threat, not just within the NFC East, but across the league. The buzz has evolved from rumor to strategic anticipation, framing Hill as a transformative presence whose arrival could fundamentally alter the trajectory of the franchise, creating an exciting, unpredictable, and electrifying future for the Eagles. Sources whisper that Hill's integration into the Eagles' offense could spark adjustments that impact every facet of gameplay. Analysts suggest that his deep threat potential could force teams to overcommit resources to coverage, inadvertently opening running lanes or enhancing the production of secondary receivers. Rumors suggest that coaches are experimenting with play-action passes, jet sweeps, and creative motion strategies designed specifically to leverage Hill's explosiveness. Observers speculate that this might redefine offensive tempo, creating opportunities for rapid scoring drives and explosive plays that could leave opponents reeling. Fans imagine stadiums erupting with the kind of energy reserved for iconic moments in NFL history, anticipating highlight reels that could dominate sports media cycles and social feeds alike. Social chatter emphasizes not just his athletic abilities, but the psychological advantage he brings as teams scramble to defend against a player capable of turning any play into a potential touchdown. Analysts project that Hill's presence could elevate Philadelphia's offense to elite status, making them a formidable threat in high-stakes matchups. Rumors paint a picture of dominance, innovation, and electrifying athleticism, creating anticipation for a season where the Eagles might operate at levels few imagined possible, with Hill as the centerpiece of a revolutionary offensive vision. Insiders are suggesting that TYREEK Hill's addition could influence the way opponents structure their defensive drafts in the coming years. The chatter indicates that teams might prioritize cornerbacks and safeties capable of tracking elite speed, while offensive coordinators could study Philadelphia's approach for lessons in maximizing dynamic playmakers. Analysts speculate that Hill's presence could make the Eagles' offense a case study in modern football innovation, highlighting the value of explosive athletes who can stretch defenses both vertically and horizontally. Fans and media alike are buzzing about historic matchups, imagining games where Hill's speed forces mismatches that result in record-breaking plays and highlight reel moments. Rumors suggest that his impact could extend to playoff scenarios, shaping postseason strategies and redefining expectations for scoring and offensive efficiency. The narrative is building toward a sense that Philadelphia, armed with Hill, might not just compete, but dominate, establishing a level of offensive prowess that rivals historical greats. Discussions continue across podcasts, forums, and sports networks, with speculation intensifying about the long-term cultural and strategic ramifications of this high-profile signing. The excitement is electric, the rumors are relentless, and the anticipation of witnessing Hill in Eagles colors has reached a fever pitch that refuses to subside. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.